Hi, I'm Paul from pdhsports, leading online racket specialist, and today is another sort of very special racket review. I'm with Marwan El Shorbagy, and we are doing the Tecnifibre X-Speed 130. This is going to be your racket of choice. We've seen you using the 125, which is the racket I'm using, but you've now settled on moving to the 130. Your main reasons behind that?
Yeah, I was using the one, as you said, I was using the 125 earlier this year. I was just trying the rackets out, and I felt just for the way I play the game, for my style of play, I needed more power. I just think the racket just helps me with my length game as well as my short game as well.
Right.
I feel I just need that extra power for my game. I mean, of course, the 125. I mean, of course, it's an amazing racket, but it suits maybe other players for their style of play.
So, like your brother's trying to go as light as possible. Yeah. You prefer that extra little bit of weight.
Yeah. So,
do you find that's so better on your short game, or just better giving you more power?
I think it just gives me more power, you know, especially with my length game, you know. I think it's just a very well balanced racket that it just goes very well with my length game. It just makes it, helps me to make it as accurate as I can.
So you're not doing anything with the bumper strip?
No, I keep it all the same, you know. I just don't do too much with it, you know. I just like it the way it is anyways. I don't have to change anything, or even the strings, you know. Like I prefer that 305 1.2 string, because it's as I said earlier, the black string, of course, is amazing and everything, but I think it's good with people that likes to cut, to use too much cut with the ball. Right. I think the green one is just more powerful than the black one. Yeah.
Okay. So we touched upon before. Obviously, you come from a different brand, and now you're using this racket. For us, this is the Carboflex has always been one of the most popular selling rackets. It sort of is a great racket for club players, but obviously you're finding, as you're playing at the very highest level, it's still giving you maximum of everything.
Of course, as you said, I was using different brand, but I've always kind of tried other racket, like my brother's racket, and I've always felt there is always something unique about the Carboflex rackets. It's actually different than the other ones, but you feel like there is always more technology with the new rackets, you know. I don't know, there's always that extra thing that they do with the racket that it always makes it different. It makes it unique in a way.
So these new rackets, they're featuring the iBlade technology, and like for myself, well, you probably weren't using the previous model, but it was hard for me to explain. But once I moved to this racket, it felt better. Even though I have them side by side, there wasn't a massive difference. I just found that it works. But the one unique feature. Do you do anything with this? Do you go over the top, or you just leave it as it is?
No, I just leave it, and I just don't use that extra little bit of the grip. I just put that thing over.
Up to the top, and then just put that.
Yeah, I quite like it as well. It's quite cool.
So we're going to get Marwan hitting through some shots and giving a little bit more feedback on what he's getting from his X-Speed 130.
Yeah, ready.
As you can see, I can use different height as well with the racket. It helps me to use different heights with the ball as well. So and also it can help me to go short as well as the ball comes in the middle of the court, of course. So it gives me the variety of, as I said, with my length game, the racket helps me with my length game as well as my short game.
In conclusion, there you have it. Heard Marwan talking about his X-Speed 130. I know from my experience there, being on court with you, the weight of shot coming back and how straight and accurate you were hitting it. So, any final things you'd like to give the sort of the viewers at home?
I mean, as I said, of course, the racket helps me a lot with my just to be as accurate as I can with the ball, of course, and I think with the way you can go short, you've got the option whether you wanna cut it too much, or whether you just wanna play it as, just flat as possible. But just for me, I definitely prefer this racket than my brother's racket.
Brilliant. Okay, so you've got two excellent options. We've got one with that extra little bit of weight, the 130, which Marwan uses, or we've also got the 125. So these are now available at pdhsports.com.